What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Olympic gold medalist, 6th Division world champion, retired Hall of Fame iconic Mexican-American superstar boxer, now founder and promoter of Golden Boy Promotions, that being none other than Oscar the Golden Boy de la Hoya, just decided today, a few minutes ago, that he wanted to get on his Suge Knight tip. Now, Oscar de la Hoya is from the West Coast. He's from California. And he decided that he wanted to get on his Suge Knight tip. As we know, Showtime has decided to get out the sport about the business of boxing after 37 years, which means that the premier boxing champion, founding advisor Al Haymon, and his stable of fighters, the PBC, are going elsewhere. So, with that said, Oscar de la Hoya knows that December, there's going to be 2 cards in December. No, actually, there's going to be 1 card in December. And there's going to be, I believe it's December 16th, and there's going to be this last pay-per-view card, November 25th. Oscar de la Hoya decided to take to social media, get on the Suge Knight tip. Y'all remember when Suge Knight came on stage and he said, and he went at Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Sean Combs, and he said, any one of the artists that want to sign and don't have to have your promoter and your manager all in the videos, all in the face, dancing, come to death row. Remember that? Oscar just tried to pull one of those. He said all the PBC fighters that are not currently under contract and are looking for a fight, come the Golden Boy. Oscar de la Hoya just did that. Now, we know this is directed at 2 guys mainly. One in which is undefeated welterweight superstar, title contender, the Phenom, as I refer to him as. And that's Jerron Boots Ennis, who is 31 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, 26 years of age, 5'10" with a 74-inch arm reach. And the other, who is somewhat signed, but he has to go with the PBC, and that's undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the reigning undisputed welterweight world champion, superstar boxer who is widely acknowledged and recognized as the #1 pound-for-pound best fighter in the world in Terrence Bud Crawford, who is 40 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 big wins by way of knockout. He is 36 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. So we know what other PBC fighters are not under contract. First of all, he said, if you're a PBC fighter that's not under contract. Well, what PBC fighter is not under contract? Then they wouldn't be a PBC fighter, right? We understand the semantics. So there wouldn't be a PBC fighter who is not under contract. But there's Terrence Crawford. But Terrence Crawford is focused on all the fights for his legacy at 36 years of age. All those fighters are signed with the PBC. He wants to fight Jamel Charlo. He has to rematch Errol Spence. He wants to fight Canelo Alvarez. He wants to fight Tim Tszyu. This is all PBC fighters. There is no welterweights for Terrence Crawford to fight. And obviously, Jerron Boots Ennis. Jerron Boots Ennis was signed to Showtime. Showtime president of sports, Steven Espinosa, and Showtime. But again, just like Terrence Crawford, all his goals and all his plans, roads lead through the PBC. And then there's the obvious, which is Oscar de la Hoya can't hold on to his own fighters. He's having a problem holding on to fighters in his stable, especially the ones at the top. We already know he lost Canelo Alvarez. We already know he's on the verge of losing Ryan Garcia. Now, Virgil Ortiz Jr. is making a comeback, but his health is in question. So, Oscar de la Hoya needs to be focused and locked in and dialed in on the fighters that he have. He just did a press conference for Ryan Garcia, who's coming off the biggest fight of his career, the most lucrative fight of his career, the marquee fight of his career, against Gervonta Tank Davis in April. They just did a press conference. Ryan Garcia is going to have a fight December 2nd. And Oscar De La Hoya just did a press conference. And Ryan Garcia didn't say 2 words to him. The 2 biggest names he still has remaining under his stable is Ryan Garcia, who is 23 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. And then he has Virgil Ortiz Jr., who is undefeated, 19 wins, no loss, no draw, 19 wins by way of knockout. He is 25 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. But again, he's dealing with health issues. He's had 3 fights scheduled with a main and staining illness, and they all got canceled due to his health. The last one, he passed out, and from what I was told, they had to bring medics in. So those are the 2 biggest names he has left under his stable. And one don't even talk to him and is in court with him. And that's Ryan Garcia, who's the biggest name under his stable, because Ryan Garcia is actually a bigger name than Virgil Ortiz Jr. So the first biggest name he had was 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer, who is widely considered by many to be the face of the sport of boxing, top 5 pound-for-pound best fighters, and is the undisputed super middleweight world champion, Saul Canelo Alvarez. And now he's at Canelo Alvarez's throat. Canelo Alvarez is 60 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout, 33 years of age, 5'8" with a 70-inch arm reach. Canelo Alvarez figured out that there was some issues that Oscar De La Hoya was essentially allegedly taking advantage of him in the contract that he was unaware of, took Oscar De La Hoya to court, got his way up out of his contract, and now he's with a 3-fight deal with the PBC. And when it's all said and done, when Canelo is 33 years of age, he's more than likely going to re-sign with the PBC. That's the biggest name he had under the stable. Then you go to the second biggest name under the stable, which is, who's that? That guy might be, that's right, Ryan Garcia. And he has Oscar De La Hoya in court. He says he's tired of Oscar De La Hoya's antics. And he wants out. As soon as he's able to get out, he's going to part ways with his contract. And they just had a press conference a few days ago, and Ryan Garcia didn't say 2 words to Oscar De La Hoya. It was very awkward when Ryan Garcia was standing there before they announced him, and Oscar is 2 people away from Ryan Garcia. The manager of Ryan Garcia is in between. She's in between Oscar and Ryan, and it's a very awkward moment. And they're both standing there. Ryan Garcia is doing this shadow boxing. Oscar's looking like he don't know what's going on. Then Oscar shakes hands with 2-time trainer of the year, future Hall of Famer, well-renowned trainer Derrick James, who trains Ryan Garcia. Doesn't even acknowledge Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia doesn't acknowledge him. And he's talking about other fighters that's not even in his stable. There's the old saying, clean up your own backyard before you worry about somebody else's. And that's what Oscar De La Hoya is doing. You're trying to pull a Suge Knight, but at least Suge Knight had a control of his stable of performers and entertainers. He don't have control of the top, and he's worrying about, imagine Suge Knight saying, hey man, Lil C's and you know, you guys over there want to come over here. Meanwhile, Tupac and Snoop is trying to get out, buy their way out the contract. Bro, you need to worry about what's going on in your own backyard, Oscar. That's the problem. That's ultimately the problem. Because Oscar is concerned with what goes on in other people's backyard, and he's not paying attention and being tentative to what's going on in his own backyard. So therefore, what is Oscar De La Hoya going to do if Virgil Ortiz Jr. can't box no more, and then Ryan Garcia parts ways? Oscar, You have to focus on what's taking place in your own stable. Period. He's so worried about sticking it to the PBC and Al Haymon that he's not even paying attention to what's going on in his own backyard, which is a shame. Oscar, you got to focus, baby. You got to focus. You got to focus, baby. Focus. It sounds good. If you got Terrence Crawford and you got Jerron Bruce Ennis, what you going to do with him? Who you going to match him against? Then he just had his other fighter, Alexis Roca. He just lost to a top-ranked fighter. And they talking about making Ryan and Tio in February. Ryan could lose that fight. Oscar, you need to focus. Focus, baby. Focus. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.